Welcome everyone, I'm Ricky from Tech Talk and today is a very special video I like to make on all of my devices. As you may know or may not know, I am actually registered blind. So when it comes to reviewing technology, I look at products in a very different way compared to everyone else. I like to make sure they have all the features that are there to help me and those that have other disabilities that can use these great smartphones. So today we're taking a look at the Honor View 20, a brand new device from Honor, and we're giving it the accessibility treatment and making sure it has all them features there. To start off with, as you may notice, my screen is a lot larger than what yours would be. That's because I've changed the settings for my benefit to help me when I record and to show you as well what other features it offers. One feature I want to show you before we start even going through the menus and into the accessibility option is an accessibility shortcut. So if you use the two volume controls down the right hand side here, press both of them together at the same time.
Talkback on. Talkback is a screen reader primarily for people with blindness and low vision. It allows interaction with the device using spoken feedback.
So Talkback is a great feature here and it's going to narrate everything you see on your screen and it will pull you straight into a tutorial. So it's going to show you how to use Talkback here, and that's great to see that right from the beginning. So to turn this off, you can always press and hold them buttons again.
Talkback off.
Coming back home, let me now show you the ordinary way of getting into your accessibility settings. So what you need to do is tap the settings icon, scroll all the way down to the bottom here. Fourth from bottom is something called Smart Assistant. Inside here, we're going to see a range of options to choose and then adjust depending on your disability. So the first one at the top is accessibility, and this is the one we're going to focus on. So starting at the top is Talkback, as we've just seen here. You can turn that on inside here as well.
Talkback on.
I can then highlight this box.
When Talkback is on, it provides spoken feedback so that you can use your device without looking at the screen.
So Talkback is a great feature. You can use this wherever you go, as I've just said. You can even use it in your taskbar as well.
Bluetooth on, out of list. Battery 97%, 1629.
So it will tell you everything, and when you go back home, it will navigate through your device. To actually make an action come true, what you need to do is highlight once.
Ticked, switch, in list, 3 items.
Double tap. So I'm going to double tap
button.
here.
Talkback off.
So now that is Talkback off, but Talkback is a great feature and I've used this on this device and it's run really well. With the power and performance inside the Honor View 20, I've had no issues at all. So coming back, you then have Select to Speak, which is the same sort of speech software, but done in a very different way. So we're going to toggle this on and we're going to click OK. But once toggled on, you're going to get a fourth icon down here at the bottom. So if I press this little man down here and press play.
Navigate up, Select to Speak. Settings. Select to Speak. About. When Select to Speak is on, you can tap specific items on your screen to hear them aloud. First, tap the icon. Then you can tap a specific item, like text or an image. Drag your finger across the screen to select multiple items. Tap the play button to hear everything on screen.
So very clever there. So I can either tap a certain area to begin or I could read the whole screen out. Again, this works very well throughout the device and in the menus. Underneath that is text to speech. So inside here, you've got your speech rate and also your pitch, which you can change and adjust then. And also you can listen to and see how it works for Talkback and Select to Speak. Underneath that, you have mono audio. You also have the ability for captions for subtitles. So you can add subtitles. You have color correction here. So inside color correction, you can turn on and adjust depending on your need. You have magnification gesture. So we're going to toggle this on here. So 1, 2, 3, 3 quick taps of a single finger will enlarge your display. You can then pinch to zoom as well and really get involved here. You can pinch in really far. With this big display and very bright as well, you can really read what you need to read. 1, 2, 3 will take you back. And also you can do 1, 2 and then hold on your third with one finger here. And I've just zoomed in very quickly. I can fly around, and as you can see, the power and performance has let me fly around with no issues, no lag, no stuttering, which is really good. Let go and then you're out again. So that's really good to use that feature there as well. Underneath is the ability to use a large mouse pointer, so you can use a mouse with your device to control your device. You then have color inversion. So if I toggle this on, the colors will be white text on a black background, making it easier for me to read. Underneath that is high contrast text. If I toggle this on as well, you can see it's a little bit easier to read. So you can see a difference there if I toggle on or off. Underneath that, you've got advanced visual effects. So if I turn this off, it just slides on or off. If I turn it on, do it, you can see a motion that happens with it. So it all depends if you need this on or off. It's up to you. Underneath that, you have switch access. So this gives you the ability to use switches and interactions with your device to make it easier for you to use. We have accessibility shortcuts, which I have preset to talkback, but you can change depending on your choice inside here. So I recommend do going in and looking which one you want to use, and also it can be used on the lock screen as well. You have touch and hold delay for dexterity and input issues. You have auto click after cursor stops moving. Your power button can end calls, and that's down the right hand side just underneath your volume control, and that does have a textural difference even with the case. Then also you can download services as well. If services become available, you can download them here. So coming out of accessibility, underneath accessibility is an option called high touch. So this is a helpful shopping application that you can use. So you can either use it on an image, it has instructions here. You can either use 2 fingers on an image, or also you can use in the camera as well. Next, you have one hand UI. So with one hand UI, inside here you have mini screen view. As you can see, the screen will come to the left or the right. If you do not have the navigation bar here at the bottom, use 2 fingers, swipe up into the middle, and then if you do have this one, swipe left or right. Underneath that, you have shifting keyboard. Again, the keyboard can shift to the right or the left. Next up is a favorite of mine, and this is motion control. So with motion control, you have flip. So inside flip here, it gives you the ability to mute your device, and you can change and adjust your settings here. Next up is pick up. So when you pick up your device, I've got on here that it automatically wakes it, and then it recognizes my face and unlocks. You can reduce ringtone volume, or you can reduce your alarms and timers. Again, you can change and adjust your settings inside here. When you raise the ear, you can either answer calls, make calls, smart speaker, or smart Bluetooth headsets. So you can choose the options here. Then you have 3-finger screenshots. So with 3-finger screenshots, pull down with 3 fingers, tongue twister. So with 3 fingers, pull down, it takes a screenshot for me. So inside the screenshot, I can change and edit this. I can draw on it if I so wish to, and I can send it away to someone. There is also another great feature that I like, is take screenshot. So you can either draw around a certain area or just tap with your knuckles on the screen. So 1, 2. Will take a screenshot for me, and that means that then I can draw and adjust on that as well, or I can draw around a certain area like this text here, and I could highlight and send this off to someone. Again, a great feature to use. Another one that I really do like is open applications. So you can turn on all of these. You can draw the letter C for camera, you can draw the letter E for Chrome, draw the letter M for music, and draw the letter W for weather. Let's draw a W. There we go. There's the weather. That is great. I love that. I think that's a great accessible option if you want to use it. You then have split screen view. So with the knuckle, go along the middle of the device. So what you need to do is knock firmly with your knuckle and draw across the device. And there we go. You've got a split screen view there that then you can open 2 applications. And you can change and adjust your window depending on your choice. Again, a great feature to use there if you want to multitask. Underneath motion control, you have voice control. So with voice control here, you've got voice wake up, so you can wake up your device. You've got quick calling, answer calls with voice control, voice broadcast incoming calls. You've got speech command language. You've got offline voice broadcasting. Underneath here, you've got mistouch prevention. So if you accidentally touch something, it's going to try and auto detect it. If your finger's over here and you accidentally touch over here, it's going to see it as a mistouch. And then you've got scheduled power on or off. And at the bottom here, it's got system navigation. So I just want to highlight here, you've got different options. So you have a gesture option here, so you can use gestures to move around your device. You've got the normal navigation buttons here, the normal setting ones. And then at the bottom, you've got a navigation dock as well that you can choose to use. So that is all the settings that you're going to find in this menu. There is a couple others that are hidden away that I'm a little bit disappointed they're not in with this one. So if you go back into settings and then look for display, inside display, you can change and adjust your brightness. At the moment, I've got it on auto set. You also have color mode and temperatures as well, so you can change and adjust the colors inside here, depending on your choice and also your eyes. One other great feature is eye comfort. So you can turn this on or off if you want to. If I just toggle on here, you see it warms up the display and gets rid of the harsh blue light. You have text and display size. So the text and the display size is set to big for me. You have a couple of previews here as well. You also have screen resolution. The moment it's set to smart. If I turn this off, you can pick and choose the one that you want. In more display settings, one other thing is the notch. So as you might have noticed, this has a new pinhole notch at the top. If you do not want that, you can just have then a black bar all the way, but you do lose some screen space. To me, I've hardly noticed that notch being there, so I just leave it open. So coming back, that is all the settings that I want to highlight in this video, and I just want to say it's really impressive to see all of these on this device, and this is Honor's flagship device for 2019. I'm really impressed. Even from the beginning setup phase, there was options there to choose accessibility. There's options wherever I want to go, and however I want to make this device, it is possible. So a massive thank you to Honor for doing that and including all them settings. With Android P as well from Google, they add all these settings into their devices, but it is the manufacturers who choose to keep these settings on this device. So thank you to them. I'm really impressed with this. If you do have any questions or queries, please drop a comment down below and I'll be more than happy to help. If you're new to Tech Talk, please subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell to stay updated with all my latest videos. From me, Ricky, I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.